What's up, brick builders? Today's build is the Penguin Slushy Van, set number 60384. The year it came out was 2023. Age group 7+, number of parts 194 parts. Price per piece is 9p, and the cost in 2023 was $17.99. What's up, brick builders? Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. How you doing? Thank you so much for coming along and checking out the video. This is awesome. I love this van. I love this van. This actually makes me want to collect them all. There's, I think, 3 of them at the moment. So there's not much collecting, but you know, they look good. They really look good. Let's check it out. All right, so here's our build. It looks like we got some Friends stuff in there, you know, like the lights, the light colors, the purples, the pinks, the dark pinks. Yeah, there's some interesting colors going on here. Let's get the instructions up for you. Instructions. And we're starting off with a young lady with a slushy in her hand by those things. So, young lady. Yep, that's her torso there. She got printed on the front and the rear, which is nice. That's really cool. And she looks like she has short legs. A bit like the Yoda minifigure. So the legs don't move. So I'll pop those in there. And then she's got a head. And the head looks like she's got this really shocked... That's not her. She's got a shocked look on her... There you go. There you go. She's got a look shocked look on her face. Oh, and then the ee. We're gonna put the on. There she is. Now she needs some hair. Right. So where's the hair? That's the question. There it is. And it's like bunches. And that's the right way, and that's definitely the wrong way. There you go. So she's got bunches hair element. Now we're going to give her a slushy. She has a blue one. So it's a clear 1x1 circular piece with a tip on the end. Not really seen those. There we go. So that's a quite cool piece. Could use that for quite a few things. Attach some hoses to it or something. There's a sucker, that kind of thing. Right, and there's a blue slushy. So I guess that goes on top, and this goes into her hand. She's got a left hand. There you go. And that's the young lady. Oh, we got the penguin. Penguin guy. Right. So this is a really cool hat. It is a really cool headpiece. It's the penguin head. That is really cool. I can see that. Excellent. Love it. And he's got a big smile on his face. We're going to pop his head in. And found his body. So his body is printed on the front only, and it's with that slushy on there. It's got some like dark pink arms with some yellow hands. I could pop his head on. There we go. Now we want some trousers. We want blue legs. Probably about the same color as that as well. There they are. Yeah, they are. There we go. And he's got a slushy as well, even though he's like selling them. So he's got to have a slushy. Right, so he needs a red one. So he's got a red slushy there. We need the top of his cup. We've got some really cool elements in here. We got these half cylinders. Those are cool. I like the colors as well. Dark trans pink. No, dark trans blue. And then we got this dome piece as well. That's really cool. I like that. And oh, there it is. Okay. And that's top of his slushy. is in his hand. Right, let's build the vehicle. This is such a cool thing. It really is. Love it. Oh, break those pieces up. And so we're starting off with a rather long. What is this? Dark turquoise. Or azure, I don't know. This rather long plate here, which is really cool. And then we've got a 1x4 inverted, double inverted. Was that dark bluish grey? Yeah, there it is. So double inverted on each side there. That's going to go very end, like that. And then just in front of that, so if you hold that as the back end, just next to that, coming down this plate here, we got two of these 2x2 blocks that have got a step up feature and a pin, which could be an axle, it could be anything. In this case, it's an axle, and it's going to sit on top. And we got another one to go on as well. So it's going to sit on top like that. So it's kind of flush underneath. Working our way down, we got another 1x4 double inverted. Gonna find it. What's going on there? Things sticking together. Double inverted. Where is it? There it is. So that's after those axles. Next stage is a 1x6 light azure, I think, or turquoise, with two dark turquoise 1x1s. I apologize, 1x2s. I apologize if I'm getting the colors wrong, but those go under like that. And that's going to go next to the inverted, like so. It's got a rattle. Alright, so then we got another dark azure 2x6, and we've got a 6x6 light azure. That's going to go underneath on one side, and then we're going to put another 2x6 on the other side underneath, like that. And that looks like it's going to be where it's going to sit in the plate. Yeah, like that. So that's the base of the van. I'm guessing next will be the axles. No, we got, oh, my all-time favorite. Love these, and I love the fact they've done them in orange. That is super cool. Love it. Not quite sure what this is all about though, but that's going to go next. And then we got the axles. So the 2x2s there. Where's the other one? It's gone. No, that's not it. I'm going to turn that upside down so I don't keep thinking it's underneath there. I'm turning every 2x2 thing over. It's going to be right in front of me. Where is it? 2x2. That's 2x2. Oh, there it is. There it is. So that goes there. And then we got another one of those awesome great plates. All-time favourite piece of Lego element is these plates, because they are so cool for detail. But I keep saying that. Oh, and we're going to do another 1x6. Right, so another 1x6 light azure. And then we got these dark ones going underneath. 1, 2. And that is going to finish the base off. It's going to feel like you're building a Speed Champions. If you guys are on the bench of getting this, it is totally worth it. And at the moment, you can find it really dirt cheap. Or it was dirt cheap anyway. I got this for Father's Day, and it's awesome. And it was like £13, $13.99, something like that, from what was it? Smith's Toys, I think it was. So totally worth picking up, I'm telling you. Right, so we've got a 2x2 red plate, and that's going to go where the double inverted are. You see the penguin walking across the screen there. Well, you might not be able to see it, actually. So we got the 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3... It is 8. Okay. 1x8 black tiles. Those are going to go down the side. Right, and they're going to go all the way up to the inverted there, and they're going to overhang this plate. So it's going to overhang like that. So we've got another one of those. And then we got the wheel arches. So we've got 4 wheel arches. They're going to go onto these grey studs here of the axles. So just got to pin those on top. Super, super cool. Really is. And for 14 quid, 14 quid, 13.99. It's an absolute bargain. It really is. It's such a fun set to build. And it looks cool. And then we go do the 1x2 inverted bricks. And this is kind of a Speed Champions thing. So they kind of put the inverted next to the arches, so it doesn't actually peek through. Because if you do, let's see if we can do it. Do we have a 2x2? No, a 1x2. Yeah, we do. Actually, we do. Got one there. So we do that. And you can see it's in the arch, and that wheel won't fit. Whereas if you do the inverted, you're not seeing it through the arch at all. So the wheel can fit. It's an absolute brilliant, brilliant building technique for the wheel arches of cars and stuff like that. And it's used in Speed Champions an awful lot. Not that I've done a few Speed Champions. I think I've only done 3, 2. We got these 1x4 bricks. White 1x4 bricks. Turn it out the right way, Sean. There we go. And we got another one on the other side. So we've got to build the other side as well. And then we got these 1x1 bricks. White bricks. Because we're leaving a stud on the end there. After that 1x1 brick, we've got the stud there for another 1x2 inverted to do the other arch. Where's a 1x1 brick? There it is. Now, unfortunately, this set doesn't come with printed, apart from the torsos of the minifigures. Then we got these 1x2 inverted, going back into the wheel arch. It is stickers, unfortunately. But yep, this is definitely a base for Speed Champions. And then we're going to do 2x2 inverted to be on the front part of the wheel arch, because you're covering a bigger space. So you're using the same sort of shape, but you're covering a bigger space. So we've got these 2 inverteds there, and you can see it's a very smooth, nice finish. It really is. There's a bit of a gap there. I think that 1x, it's a bit better. It's a bit smaller. 2 2x4 grey bricks, classic grey bricks. It's good to see these in any set, really. I like it. This is going to just sit loose by the looks of things. No, it's not. It's going to sit in the middle. So we want one here, and then we want one going across. And it's really good. It is, seriously, it's so good to see still the classic shapes being used. Albeit different colours. And then we've got, oh yeah, this is such a cool piece. So this has got like horizontal lines going all the way around it. And I mean, you could use that for engine cylinders or something like that. I honestly don't know. Engine details and, oh man. But yeah, and it's not even a brick high. It's actually 3/4 of a brick high. Look at that. So if you think about it, it's 2 plates high. So if I put another plate on top of that, let's put a plate on top of that just to show. So if we put another plate on top of that, it's the same height as a traditional Lego brick. So this is a really, really, really bizarre piece. It really is. Right. So anyway, that's going in between the 2 arches here. And that actually runs smooth. And then we got this similar piece to the axles that we used here, except we got studs on the end this time. And it's a step down feature as opposed to a step up. And that's going to sit on the top. And this is going to pin the bumper on. So that's what that is for. And then we've got, wow, try and throw it everywhere. Actually, I think this is the engine, isn't it? I think this might be the front. This might be the back. So that might be the license plate. So we got these 3 actually. 1x2 by 2 step down or hang down plates. You got pin 1 on that stud, 1 in the middle, and then 1 on that stud there. So we got 1 in the middle. Usually they use like a red in the middle of something as a heart. So it could be the engine. This could be the engine block. Don't know. Pin that on there. So we got a bit more big space here, and I think that is where the headlights and the bumper and stuff is going to go, because this is the penguin front. This is so cool. And it's, I mean, when you're building it, it's like, oh, okay, this is a bit silly. And then you look at it, and it is kind of cute. Really, it is kind of cute. I'm not going to lie, right? So we got a 2x4 plate, white, and then we're going to get this half circle tile. So we got this half circle tile. That's fairly new to me. And that is going to be kind of drooping down from the top. Then we're going to put these eyes. Now I like to just put the eyes on randomly and then see what you get. So I'm not going to look and try and be all thingy with it. I need another one of these. And these are tiles. These are 1x1 circular tiles with a little spot in the middle. Right. What do the eyes look like? Okay, it looks like he's kind of cross-eyed. It's like, kind of. It doesn't look too bad. Then we got this orange curved 1x2 brick, and this is going to be the beak of the penguin. Well, that's going to sit there. So you're going to have the ridge next to the half circle. Okay, you're going to have the ridge half circle not on the bottom there. You could, I suppose, depends on how you want your beak. But that is the penguin beak. And then we got these cheeks, right? So, what was the penguin? The cartoon penguin. If anybody knows or remembers, I think it was Chirpy, Cheeky? Could be Cheeky. The penguin. And he had those cheeks. Really old cartoon. Anyway, we got these kind of half oval tiles that you see in dots builds, and those are going to be his cheeks there, like. So he's kind of a cheeky penguin now, and that's going to pin to the front in the middle, like so. So you got this cheeky bumper, and that's going to be your indicators and your headlights. There we go, indicators and headlights right now. So we're going to use trans yellow cheese wedge, 1x1 cheese wedge, see that? And we got trans orange cheese wedge. There we go. So indicators, headlights. And you want them so they're sloping away off the sides. Okay? So they're sloping down to the left and to the right. I mean, you could have them facing the other way. I'm not sure if that really looks better. No, I don't think it really looks better. It's kind of a bit more streamlined going off. So, got the yellows at the top and the oranges at the bottom. Such a cool build, this. It's a solid build as well, you know. It's not cumbersome or anything. And it's fun. Right, so then we've got the curved, what is this, 1x4s? Yeah. Yeah, 1x4. You got these blue curved 1x4s, and those are going to go into the step down feature off here, just off that dark bluish grey stud next to the engine block. And those are going to pin in there like that. So they're coming off the light, off the arch and the dark bluish grey. And that's the front coming off. Right, so there you go. There you have it, and that's it curving down like that. Not quite sure what that is yet. And then we got a 2x4 white plate going straight across. Might actually stop things falling off. Yes, it does. And then we got a 1x3 black plate going on the back end here. So we got this 1x3 black plate. I love how these instructions are only showing you one bit. It's just like dragging it out. 4x4 plate is going to go next to it. It's going to be in the middle. So this is definitely the back end. And then we've got a 1x1 tile, black. It's going to go on the corner here. And then we got a 1x8, I think that's a 1x8 tile. So let's see, what's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 1x8 tile is going to go after that. So you should have half the grey 2x4 brick covered like that. And then we got this really long black plate here. I think that's a 14. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Yes, 1x12 plate, and that's going to run on the other side here. So this is going to all be studs on this side, and then this is going to be tile, and then it's going to be studs. So we got a 1x6 black going. Oh wow! Come on, there you go. So it's level. So you got this 1x6 plate going down there. So you got this nice smooth edge on the side here. Cool. Then we got the orange pieces. Nice. So it's going to sit on the back of the 1x4 here. Close to. And these are going to be your drainers for your drinks dispensers. So there's like the drip trays. This orange 1x4 here, I'm not quite sure what that is. Then we got the 1x6 brick going straight across. It's going to go straight across from the end of these plates here, and it's going to go across these four studs on the white plate. So you should have 4 studs in front of it still available. So this is building the windscreen area. Oh, and then we got another one of those interesting 1x4 orange plates. Okay, that goes on top. Yep. Oh, yeah, okay. And then we got these curved bricks, these 1x2 curved bricks. So those are going to go in the middle 2 studs on that orange plate that we just placed. Whoops. And they're going to be curving down towards that. So now that actually makes part of like the brow of his head or something like that. So it's all part of the design there. And then we're going to, oh nice, right. So these are cool, 2x2 curved bricks, and they're corner curved bricks. I've not seen these before yet, apart from in this build. I don't get out much though. So those are going to go on the corner, funny enough. We've got 2 of those, so that's gonna smooth out the edge there, which looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, the whole design on this was spot on. I love it. blimey. And then we got these classic, absolutely classic doors. These have been around 70s, I think. This kind of door. This is I think this is 1x3. But yeah, absolutely classic doors. You see those in probably even 60s Lego sets. We're going to put one on each side there, and the studs stop them from going all the way in. So it gives you that opening closing movement. Fantastic. Oh, got a steering wheel as well. Apparently, it looks like the Slushy guy thinks he's driving a McLaren because the steering wheel is in the middle. You could probably modify that so that he's actually sitting on one side, but yep, he's driving a McLaren Penguin Slushy truck. And then we got these 1x2 plates with a I think they're like ratchet sockets, like that. And these are going to be your mirrors. So those are going to go on your door pin and the brick. So these are your mirrors. They kind of look like mirrors, I guess. You could probably do something with that. Oh, curved 2x2 plates. There we go. Curved 2x2 plates, and those are going to go onto this because we've got a step down feature here going towards the curved bricks that we just put in, and so those are going to go in there to smooth out the front end, and it actually really finishes that off nicely. Absolutely fantastic. Then we got the windscreen going in. Is this 1x6? It's quite a wide windscreen actually. That's 2x6, isn't it? It's quite a wide windscreen, and it's going to go on all the studs on both studs on each mirror. So it's going to go across, and the mirrors are going to support it. So you got something like that. Isn't that so cool? Alright, bag two. Okay. So we got the hinge. Okay. So usually when you get these in a bag or something, they are separated. You just got to put them together. They are kind of difficult to separate, so I probably wouldn't recommend it. Anyway, the bulge is facing outwards, so it's going to go on these two studs here next to the door on the smooth side, and the bulge is facing outwards. What I mean by bulge facing out, the hinge part is facing outwards so that this opens out. If you can't get it in the other way around, it just won't fit. See, it just won't fit because the bulge, that interesting orange plate, is stopping that from going in. And spin it around, okie dokie, and then put his driver's chair in. Now this element has been used for driver's chairs or back headrests and stuff like that quite often, so it's not unusual to see that. So you got a 4 stud gap there, drop it in there. You got this 4 stud line going across here in light bluish grey. You're going to put a 1x3 plate on those studs like that. And then we've got these two studs here are going to be taken by the 1x2 plate with the small bar, and the bar is going to be hanging outside like that. We got this 1 stud area here, so we're going to put a 1x1 dark bluish grey plate to fill that gap. That brings this nice and smooth and level. And then we got this window element. So usually you see these as window frames in like house builds or police stations or anything else like that. But we're using that as part of the back or the front of the bulkhead, and that's going to just sit in the middle like that. And then we got these 1x2 by 3, I think it is. These are 1x2 by 3 or 4? 3. 4. 1x2 by 3 by... Nah, that ain't 4, is it? It's 3. 2, 3. Yeah. 1x2 by 3. Anyway, going right off the subject here, they're panels. So you're going to be placing those on these 2 dark bluish grey studs. Now this is part of the stickers, so you've got your fruit stickers that are going to go on the panels. And then we've got, oh yeah, this is a cool piece. This is a, what is this? What? 1x8. 1x8 plate with a rail on it, and this rail is kind of cool. You got a big channel underneath, and you got this little channel or this little ridge on the top. See that? So there's some plenty good uses with this. So this is going to go on the side of your van, and you should have a 1 stud black on the end like that. So it should be level with this orange interesting bar, and the drip trays. So this is going to be kind of your serving hatch, and it's going to be your shelf. So then we're going to do the same thing as what we did at the front there. We're going to put a 1x3 plate and also a 1x2 plate with a bar. So we got the 1x3 plate on the back, and we want the 1x2 plate on with the bar like that. And then we got some windows. All right, so we've got another window frame element right here. That's going to be your first piece. It's going to be on the left hand side of this rail, and then on the right hand side you've got this 1x4 by 3 panel trans light blue. I think that's light blue, isn't it? Yeah, trans light blue. Or is it just trans blue? I think it's trans light blue. Anyway, it's going to go on the last 4 light greyish studs on that shelf like that. So you're starting to build the wall up of the van. It's really? Yep. Okay, so then we got these 1x1 bricks with a stud, single stud. And what they're going to be doing is going to be holding these 1x1 circular tile, 2 trans clear, trans red, sorry, and 1 trans orange. So we're going to stack 3 of those on top. So there's 1, 2, and 3. So it's 2 red tiles on the top. There. If you get it mixed around, it's okay. It's Lego. And then orange at the bottom, like that. So we're going to do 2 of those because we got 2 of those, I think. Actually, no, we'll just do the 1, and that is going to fit and complete this side of the wall. You can see I can't hold my Lego. There we go, like that. And then we got this really cool large panel. It's the same. It's the same element as the light blue light blue panel that we just put in. It's exactly the same element, but this is black, and then you got your sticker on there of your Slushy penguin, and that is going to make the back of your van like that. And then we got the license plate, and the license plate is a sticker, and it's SV60384. So SV, Slushy van, and then it's the Lego set number, if you can see that. So SV Slushy van 60384. How clever. And then we got right, we're doing the hinges on the top here. So same again, 1x3 plate on top at the front, and then we got 1x2 plates with the bars going across. Another one by. There it is. Like so. There we go. So we got these two hinge things here. I'm not quite sure what that's going to be yet. Could be like a flap. And then we got this 1x1 space. We're going to fill that in like we did on the bottom one. And that's with a 1x1 plate. And then we got 1x6 space on here on the top of the windscreen. And there's going to be two 1x3 plates. So you get some pretty decent selection of different elements, like the 1x3s. 1x3 plates seem to be very common in this. Right, so then we're going to put another one of these light blue or trans light blue panels, and that's going to sit in this channel just like that, and it should move. Now you have the smooth end like that, the smooth end facing inwards towards the other one, not on the outside, although that could still work. It just makes the window thicker, that's all. So it still works, and it would make no difference. It just looks nicer the other way. So that's going to be in there. And then we're going to put the other bar on top with the rail. And then this is going to sit and run. The studs are going to run in this channel here. It's such a cool idea. It really is. And that should have good freedom of movement. And it's not so loose that it will just keep dropping down. Look. That's really cool. Yes, test it with your finger. Yep. All right, so we've got the drinks machine next, and it's the last of the 1x4 bricks. Then we've got a 2x4 bricks, sorry, and a 1x4 brick. So you kind of got this little seat, this bench, this sofa, mini sofa. But then you got to put these 1x1 bricks with the bar on the front. Now these are cool. See that? Little bars there. And these are going to be your drink dispensers. And they look, when it's all put together, it looks really cool. So you're going to put 4 of those across there. So you can see these are going to be the taps. See that? Can't see that they're taps just yet, but you get the idea. Then we've got a 1x4 plate going over the top, like that. Next is the colours. This is so cool. So we got blue, dark trans blue first. And you can put them in any order you like, but I'm going to go with the instructions. Trans red next to it. And then we trans green, which is like a neon green, which is really cool. I wouldn't drink it. And then we got this trans dark pink next to it as well. Now you can see the drinks machine. This is so cool. This is so cool. This part here, it's the, I don't know if you can see that. That is the gold bar element, and they've done a white version of it. And this is going to be the caps to your drinks machine. So these are what you would take off, lift off, and fill your drinks machines up with. So these are your lids, and there's 4 of those. And then this drinks machine looks so cool. It really does. I mean, it's genius. It really is. I like it. It's probably my favorite part of the build is this drinks machine here. It's just awesome. See that? Anyway, that is going to sit in the back of your van next to your drip trays. And now you can see that those are drip trays. See that? You can see that. There you go. You can see. It just looks awesome. It just looks awesome. I love it. I love it. Let's switch back to the appropriate camera. Not the appropriate camera. Oh dear. The instructions, that's what I want. So now we're going to be doing the other panels here. Same again with the other side, these fruit panels on this side. So we got the 1x2x3 panel going onto there. Don't forget you got this hinge door here. And then we got to put that aside for a second. We want this 1x2 light bluish grey plate, and then we want a 1x1 brick with a stud on one side. That's going to go off. If you have this facing you, it's the left, so the stud is facing off to the left. And then this is kind of, it's a little bit tricky, so have patience with it. This is going to sit on one stud like that. See, I really can't hold my Lego. So that's how that's going to look. And because it's on one stud, it might keep falling off. Just have patience with it. And then we're going to put a 1x4 dark bluish grey. Where is my 1x4 dark bluish? Have I used something by mistake? Oh, that is a 1x4, right? That is a 1x4. Where's... Have I used something by mistake? My Windows popped off. What did I use by mistake? That's a 1x3. That's interesting. I'm a 1x4 missing. Is it buried somewhere? It's a 1x5. Oh, it's a 1x5. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. It's a 1x5. Anyway, so me not counting my studs right. Pop the 1x5 underneath the window. So now it's hanging on those two. It's a little bit more stronger, but now you're going to add another window. But it's on two studs this time. So you got this kind of wool in your hands. You got the wool in your hands. And just to make things a little bit more awkward, what I would probably do personally myself is I would attach this to the hinge right now, because you got this 1x2 stud gap here, and that is for that. So now you can build the corner up without things falling into your hands. That's just a tip from me. So I'm going to stack the rest of these 1x1 bricks with the stud. So make sure the studs are facing the same way, so because it's going to be the other rear lights. Right, where's me? Wow. Where's my other brick? Really? Did it drop on the floor? No, there it is in the tire. So that's going to go on top of that. So we got 3 studs stacked, like it shows there, where you would hold the window. And then you go put 1x2 plate on the top. That's good. That's good because that will hold those two together. And now we got a little bit more of a stronger build. Not that strong yet. It's still quite flexible. That's why I would leave it on this. Then we got another 1x5 plate. That's going to go on top as well. That's going to leave this 2 stud gap on this trans light blue. And a 2 stud gap. So this could be like a 1x6 or something. Looking at my parts, I can't see anything apart from pink stuff. And then we're going to put the brake lights and the indicators in. So it's 2 red working from the top going down, 2 red and 1 orange on the bottom here. There we go, like that. Yeah, now it says attached to the van. See, I would have attached it to the van beforehand because it is so much easier. And you can mess around with it as well. Right, so, oh, that's what it is. It's the other hinge. That's what it is. Yeah, so make sure your bulge is facing outwards again, and it's the 1x4 plate. Now you've got a much stronger hinge. It says that panel's not holding very well. I really love this drinks dispenser thing. I really, really love it. I'm sorry. I do. It's so cool. Anyway, we're going to build these bricks around the corners now. So these are the 3x3 cut bricks, cut corner bricks. You're going to leave a 3 stud gap on this side here. So 1, 2, 3. This is where we're going to drop our brick, like so. So it's kind of go onto the grey studs of the shelf here. Then you've got these 2 awesome bricks that have vertical and horizontal lines on it, and you're going to have the vertical on the inside, so it's horizontal, so it's lines going across on the outside, because these are going to be your vents for your fridge motor at the top here. So there's going to be 2 of those across, so the lines are going to continue. You can have it anywhere you like, because I mean, vent's a vent, right? So then we're going to put another 3x3 brick across the top, like that. So you got this, if you look at it this way, you got this kind of bridge or an arch. Next we got a 1x3 brick going across down here onto your 3 gaps, like that. Then we're going to put a 1x6 brick across here. So we're kind of finishing off the top now. So there's vents on one side only, which kind of makes that quite good detail for your fridge. And then we're going to put a 1x3 brick with a plate stuck to it. 1x3 brick on the end there, which leaves us a 1x2 brick. And again, we're going to have another exhaust vent. So we're going to have vertical on the outside, like that. See that? Show that there. There you go. So it's like that. Have I told you I like this drinks dispenser? It is so cool. Right. Then we got the dark pink stuff coming up now. So we got a 1x1 plate tile, sorry, going in the corner here on the black brick. So there's a 1x1 dark pink, all on his own, soon to be joined by a what would you call that? Snot brick? I think it's probably a snot brick, isn't it? A snot plate. It's a 1x4 plate with 2 studs, 1 on each side, and then a smooth middle piece. Good for modular building, basically. It's just studs to pin the top on so you can lift them off. Really easy. And then we got this 1x1 plate here. Space here, sorry, not plate. So you kind of got this bar going across. Next we got these 1x3s tiles. These are going to go across as well. So you got this nice C shape or a short arch going across, stretching down the van. And then we got these looks like 1x6 dark pink tiles to finish off the sides. As you can see, they're all tiles. This stops the roof from sticking on there and being hard to pull off. So that's what makes this quite cool. Makes it quite modular. And then you got the other plate or tile there. So you got 4 studs holding the top on. That's it. So it's easy to remove. And then we're going to place the top on. We're using a, was this a 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. This is a 6x10 plate, and it's just going to pin onto the top there. And as I said, it's easy to remove. It sits on there quite good. It holds, but it's also easy to remove. So you can put your minifigures in there and stuff if you can't put them through the door. you can always just pop that off and then pop them in there. Nice ease of access right there. And then we got this rather large, what was that? What would that be? That's a, that's a 6 by 5. It's a 6 by 5 by 2. Curved brick. Could be used very useful for the sleeping cabs or tops of trucks, you know, semis, Arctics, that kind of thing, camper vans, those kind of things like that. But this is going to be the front of our Slushy truck. The sticker on the side there of the Slushy, they are stickers on the sides there, so just be careful with those. Just pop that on there, and then we're gonna finish the top off now with some 1x8 white tiles this time. And we're doing tiles because tiles make things finish really nice. So they're going to be on either side there. And then we got these really cool bricks. Now these look like half pipes, like miniature half pipes. These are really cool. They're like very sloped, scooped brick. You could use them as a shoe for some like figure that you'd be building or something. You could use them as a channel. See that? Yeah, these are really cool pieces, and these are going to finish off the back end, so you can put a spoiler on. So you can put a spoiler on the end there. So this is pink bar is just going to go straight across the end there. So you got this spoiler on the end, which is that's a really cool, nice finish. And I just dropped the arm. And then we got to take the spoiler off first. We're going to put a 1x2 plate, light bluish grey, right on the back end there. And then in front of that, or yeah, behind that, we've got this 2x2 plate with a ratchet socket on the top and 2 studs behind it. And that's going to go there. So you got the ratchet socket furthest away from you. So you got these 4 studs that are joined together. Then you're going to put a 2x2 plate on top of those 4 studs, which is the reason why that's where it was, because you couldn't pin the 4 studs. Now we're going to put the spoiler across. Pop that across. It's like the A-Team van. And next we got the big Slushy. So you got this 4x4 plate, circular plate, and you take half your cylinder, and it's going to go on the bottom. If it doesn't go, just slowly rotate it until you get it lined up. If you want an easy way of doing it, hold it so that you got the cross in front of you, so the studs going down are straight, and then just try and cover half of this plate with this half cylinder. Just try and cover it, and it should go into place very easily, and it leaves you now this half cross. And it's very easy to put this one together because you just put it alongside the other one and just drop it down, and then you got this absolutely cool cylinder. This could be used as a back to tank because, believe it or not, you can put a minifigure in it. Not with a Slushy in the hand, but you can put a minifigure in it. Where's our minifigures? You can put a minifigure in it. I'll take his hat off as well. Put a minifigure in there. And there you have it. You have your back to tank. So back to tank's a healing capsule for Star Wars. Just a geek out there. Anyway, get back to your cylinder. And then we're going to put this ultra cool 4x4 domed piece with a... this could be like for a plate, a tile. I wonder if a wheel will go in there. No. Will this go in there? It will, but it's not going to do anything with it. Unless you put an axle in there, maybe. Then it would hold it in there. You could have all sorts of cool designs, couldn't you? Yeah. Anyway, that's going to go on top of the dome. So on top of the cylinder. Sorry, and just again slowly turn it until the pins lock. And then we got this slushy top, mini slushy top on top of that. That is actually going to go on top of the big slushy. So you got this little pin sticking out. And that pin is going to be for the straw. So the straw is made up of this, I think it's a Technic clip arm. And then you're going to add the other one with the bar. So this one's got the clip, this one's got the bar. Clip them together, and that's going to be your straw. Because when you pop this onto that pin, like that, it works like that. And then you just bend it, and you've got a sippy straw. How cool! Right. 2x2 brick with the ratchet fingers. So this is for the sockets that we had here, and just you pop it in place, it clips in place, and it hold. These are so cool because what they do is they hold the angle so well. They don't, it doesn't flop or anything. And I'm just wrecking my spoiler. So they don't flop or anything. They just hold. We're gonna pop that, put this all back together, like so. There we go. Right. So anyway, we're going to put this 2x2 plate special with pin on top. So this is usually used for like helicopter rotors, that kind of thing, all sorts of other bits. It's going to go right on top like that, and then it's going to pin into the bottom of the slushy. It will. There we go. So there we go. Slushy is in place. Next, we put the slushy in place. So the brick is going to have the stud and the bottom of the brick facing the spoiler. All right, so it's kind of like your slushy's laying down, okay? But then you can angle it just slightly because that plate's going to stop it going any further. That's your angle there, and your slushy is done. Right, next is the wheels. So we got two wheels. We got double-sided wheels here. We got industrial. I like to call it industrial because it looks like studs. And then you got racing. We're going to be using racing. So these are like your 5-spoke. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spokes? 6-spoke wheel alloys. Vroom vroom. Push them through your tires. These, like say, these would be industrial. So these would be like if you had a digger build or a backhoe, that kind of thing. And we got 4 of these. So we just go push these straight in. These are not quite racing slicks, but they're pretty cool tires. There we go. And these are just going to fit on the pins of the axle right here. Nice and gentle with them, and they will clip in place. Like, give them a little bit of a wiggle as well. Put them on top of the pin and just a little bit of a wiggle, and it should drop. Love that click. Give it a little bit of a wiggle. That one went really well. And there you go. And there you have it, folks. The slushy, the Penguin slushy van. I love it. I really do. I really do love it. This does make me want to buy. This does make me want to buy the ice cream one, and I think there's another one. I can't remember what the other one is, but it is so cool. It looks So cool. I'm trying to get it into the camera properly here. There we go. That's much better. Great features of the opening door. I can't get over this. I cannot get over how cool the drinks dispenser is. It is so well thought of with the drip trays and everything like that. There's space in there for your minifigure. You're right. Not your ice cream man. Your slushy man. But what we're going to do is we're going to have Slushy Man. He's going to be driving. So you can lift off the top. I'm going to pull out the front as well so that you can actually sit him in there. And he's going to be driving while he's drinking his slushy. There we go. So he's in there nice and cool. Then we're going to put the front windscreen back on. And then we can get the cap back on. Because what we got is we got the young lady here is going to be serving, so I'm going to try and get her into those 2 pins there. Actually, you know what, let's make it easier on ourselves, shall we? Let's do it the way it's supposed to be done. Now we can put her in there, and we're going to put her arm up so that she can. Oh, she's losing her hair. I wonder if she's got a shocked look on her face. My hair. Right, put it back on. She is going to be serving. Alright, so I've got to pop that back on there. That back on there. Close that up. Right. So there's our penguin guy. He's like quite happy there with the slushy in his hand and stuff. And then we got the young lady serving, and while they're driving they can have the window shut. This is such a cool build. It really is. I mean, it's so tidy. It is. And look at that, how cheeky that is. That's it's so cool. There you have it, folks. The penguin slushy van. I love it. I want to get the ice cream van. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't, give us a thumbs down and let us know why. Please let us know why. And if you enjoyed it, let us know why as well. So drop a comment below. I love comments. I will always address the comments and get back to you, and make it personal with hello, blah, your name. Unless you tell me not to. Anyway, so yeah, drop a comment. I'll always answer. I will always answer. Might not be instantly, but I will always answer you because I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. And hit that like and subscribe as well. That would be cool. Anyway, I'm Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Peace.